Yeah, there's a new dual class Brawliseum in Hearthstone, and as is the case anytime you can start mixing cards from different classes together, you can create some really broken combos. Today's, in fact, is literally infinite thanks to the Fins Beyond Time. This has a battle cry: replace your hand with your starting hand. Well, if your starting hand happens to include Preparation, Shadow Step, and some 2-cost spell like an Aegis of Light or an Eviscerate might be particularly ideal target. What that means is you can play down your Fins Beyond Time, prep your 2-cost spell for 0 mana, then Shadow Step your Fins Beyond Time for 0 mana, replay the Fins Beyond Time, and do it all again, giving you an infinite loop that requires 0 mana to actually execute, which means you can play infinite Eviscerates, or at least until you run out of time for your turn timer, or maybe build a full board of 2-cost taunts with an Aegis of Light. And I included a handful of different 2-cost spells in this deck that might work, and since I had Aegis of Light in here, I kind of built an Imbue Paladin deck around this, full of lots of card draw. So, you know, if you hit Fins Beyond Time, you have an infinite combo that might win the game. That's not that easy to do because getting all these in your opening hand is not an easy task, particularly in a brawl when you have a limited number of games, but it can happen. If you don't do that, then you can just go infinite with, you know, imbue dragon stuff and build out big boards of dragons, which actually can be surprisingly effective, I think, as you're going to see in this video. So all in all, an infinite combo with kind of a normal deck behind it creates both some fun and perhaps some wins as well, as you're going to see in this pretty silly dual class Brawliseum. All right, these are not our broken combo. We do not want them in our starting hand, so we look for prep, we look for Shadow Step, and oh, that's a lot of damage potentially off the Fins Beyond Time. Opponent is playing Murloc Quest? No. Shame. Shame on you. Shame. In the dual class, I guess you just get access to some sick other Murlocs. I don't know. I'm going to go for max tempo here. Fan of Knives could be good depending on, you know, what they play. They go like Tide Hunter or something this turn. We could... Ooh, that's pretty good Fan of Knives target. You know, they start to outscale this. Do they trade it in or not? It's the question, because if they trade it in, it does feel a lot worse. Might still be worth it though, honestly. Because like, how many 1-health Murlocs are you gonna get? You know, it can't be many for long because they're all gonna suddenly go to 2/2 at some point. Sometimes you could catch that little the board of the rushing guys, I guess. Let's do this. Next turn, we try to develop on hero power, I guess. Hero power into armaments. Maybe find the second armaments. That would be the Mega Swarm early that I would love to see. Hot Spring Glider math kind of sucks. You could go Eviscerate, I guess. Shadow Step Alchemist. Huh. I want to do this and this, but it just doesn't give you the Eviscerate, right? So it's like, if you Shadow Step the Alchemist, you can do that weird little thing where you lock in the stats of the unit next to... Oh my god. That's a big hit, by the way. So like, you could Shadow Step this. This becomes next to the Direwolf Alpha, then you swap it so that it goes to 4/5. I don't really think sending that to a 4/5 is worth it though, right? Like, that just doesn't seem materially, you know, useful. So I don't think we do that. You know, we are giving the opponent a good hit here. They have to decide to kill the wolf or the alchemist. Alchemist maybe feels a bit more dangerous, but wolf also pretty dangerous. I guess they're both 3 damage effectively, so I guess you always kill the wolf, don't you? Does remove a little less health from play if you were expecting those Kindred Rush guys to come out. Maybe that could change that some. But, you know, I think they probably kill the wolf, don't they? Ah, now they kill the alchemist, of course. And they get to save some health on their 2/4, which is nice. I wish I had that Fan of Knives back, but at the same time, Yeah, I thought we were gonna swarm the board harder, but somehow we really haven't. Oh my god, Fan of Knives is back, but only one of them kind of sucks, doesn't it? Doesn't really feel that good. I think you just go button and gold pedal. I think I go face, man. I got double eviscerate and if you draw Fins Beyond Time, you need enough mana to do all that, but like in theory I could send 16 damage to face pretty quickly. It just depends on how much they go for board clears versus, can I even like this 3/4 connecting face right now could actually legitimately be a big deal. If it gets to stick. Oh, Fan of Knives is, like we said, just not going to keep up with all these 2 health dudes. Portal's great. That's free. We love it. That's actually fine. Oh, Manager again for more damage, dude. Let's use this hand while we can. We may never actually... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Boy, boy, oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm just using these because I can get them back later, no problem. So I have 2 eviscerates on the Finley, right? That's all you need. So as long as they don't heal, which you don't normally expect the Murloc Paladin to heal. I don't think I'm dead to even Murloc War Leader, am I? They got 7, 9, 10, 13 plus 12 is 25 for Murloc War Leader. Maybe if they had Crusader Aura plus something else. I don't think we're dead though. If they traded in and played 2 Murloc War Leaders, maybe we'd be dead. Oh, that plus Murloc War Leader's lethal. They're trading though. That's good news. Okay. I think that just means they're dead. Outside of some magic life gain here, or even if we hit a prep, we'd have 12 damage, right? We could do even more. All right, dude. I like that we went for the face check here. I do have to play Finley first, of course. I'm pretty sure there's 2 eviscerates in here, man. Without a shadow step target, though. Oh my god, I almost played the wrong card. I thought they were on the left for some reason. I thought they were on the left. I forgot, too, I can hover over this. This shows, Hearthstone Deck Tracker shows what Finley has, which is super handy. Yeah, good win, dude. That got scary. Like, we were on a really tight, that was a narrow window we had there to get through. And we found it. That's good. We like it. Not exactly the combo cheese dream we were looking for, but still a pretty good use of Sir Finley, for sure. To find lethal outs. Hey, Finley, we don't actually need him to be in the opening hand, right? Like, we can shadow step him if we get a shadow step. That said, just having him seems cool, but I think you just dig for more stuff, right? I think we can do better. I think there's better tempo plays. Prep and shadow step are also awesome. Prep, shadow step, eviscerate is the trio that is the ultimate dream, but that's going to be almost impossible. So this does put 6 damage in the Finley, which is nice. I don't believe the 4th card drawn here counts as your starting hand for Fins, right? Yeah. Well, this doesn't know that yet, but I think that counts as a new card, not a starting card. Finley will only show those 3 yet. But Aegis is good tempo too. Mage, I just have no clue what to expect. I just have no idea. Most people call me Dawn Grasp. I salute you. Bitterbloom, even better, I think, because it's a more consistent 2-drop, and the taunt is not actually important right now. So I think we'll just go button Aegis. It is so weird that I ended up with Imbue Paladin as the like support for this deck. I have no idea what's right. It literally started because I was like, 2-drop spells are the sweet spot, and Aegis is a 2-drop spell. It's Imbue. Sounds good to me. All right, if that sticks, you go hand fan maybe. Protoss Mage. It's crazy, dude. People are just playing Murloc Paladin, Protoss Mage. I don't even know if they like this. Is this brawl just gonna be all Protoss? Because you can just combine multiple Protoss classes together. Are you now Protoss Priest and Mage together? That seems gross. Wow, I have nothing interesting to do here. I don't have any bodies to play, man. How did I not hit a single good minion? Jeez. Armor's also going to be a big issue for us, especially if we don't get some tempo out to get some chip damage through. We're going to just die. Oh, it's Druid. Oh, ramp. Scary stuff. I guess we just rip a manager. I mean, I have 4 portals right now, so just, I think getting a coin is fine. Hand of a doll, if we can attack, would be great. I'm definitely going to die to those Colossus at some point. Clearing my guy. At least we get imbued. Maybe I draw some portals to punish that. Clear my guy, get hit by bigger dragons. I literally cannot even play my hand of a doll. I literally can't even play it, guys. Unbelievable. I cannot believe this deck is not that light on minions. You might be thinking, oh, you don't have enough minions. I mean, we have a lot of minions, man. We have all the imbue guys. Finley, you know, Flutterwings, Grillmaster, Ito would be great. I'd just tempo and Ito. I'm floating 5 against a Colossus Mage. We are cooked. If I draw another spell that, okay, thank God a minion, dude. Like, that's actually even more minions I forgot about. We had 6 minions in the deck. It's just extra dudes. It's a great minion hit, by the way. Perfectly synergistic with our deck. All right, I don't know. I just need to draw cards. Like, yeah, we're wasting some removal or whatever, but I just need cards. Oh my God, I cannot find stuff to do, dude. 5 dragons in the deck. They're pretty big at this stage. Dubious again's probably okay. Web, honestly, I don't know. I might bounce a Flutterwing. Sure, why not? I don't know. Sleet Skater. It's a lot of life gain again, unfortunately. Sea Breeze. Sniping my Divine Shields, but not even clearing this. I mean, that does kind of make you feel better about the web, maybe. 5-cost dragons? Hey! Double the attack. That's kind of cool, right? I guess we go Dubious again here and just run face. Yeah. I don't need to Shadow Step this, really, right? It's not that important. Dragon Scale, Emerald Portal, 6-cost dragon. Hey! Varanus. Yeah, let's hit the button. This is a big enough board that it'll force some kind of reaction, Bob or removal or something, right? And then you maybe reload a little bit here. 5 dragons in the deck. There's 6 drops right now. Still no Fins beyond time. 11 real cards in the deck. But we are, you know, on a clock. We're going to die here soon, frankly. This looks like Bob Freeze to me. Oh, just Sleet Skater. Okay, that's still a lot of life, though. That spell burst actually kind of hurting us here, isn't it? Yeah. Sleet Skater again, sure. Love it. I could bounce this, like Shadow Step and then Fan of Knives to clear, but it's like, I don't think that's good, is it? Like, it doesn't seem very good. You can do it, but is it actually something you want to do? I don't think so. At the same time, I don't really know what to do this turn, to be honest. I mean, I definitely want to hit face for 13. I don't think these like bounce or anything, right? I'm not worried about that. Maybe we just open with a Fan of Knives for lack of anything else to do. I could accidentally lock out my board, but that's not a big deal either, frankly. Yeah. Yeah, I think I wait. I'm gonna leave, I guess, a spot for, I mean, this always goes here, right? I'm just shipping this while I have 2 mana. I don't know. We can get more back later, get more mana back later. I am detecting an issue that, like, maybe my Shadow Steps aren't that good without exactly, you know, Fins. Like, obviously I have some random dragons I can Shadow Step and stuff, like we talked about with Varanus. I think there's enough options, and even like the imbue cards aren't oh my God, they actually bounced it. Oh my God, I thought they would only ever bounce a Colossus. I mean, I guess that's just a card that's not bouncing a Colossus later, but I think they're gonna kill me anyways. I don't know if that really matters. I hate that they get a second mini on it though. Oh crap. Going 3 to face has now cost me 15 health. Oh God. But did it save me, you know, 15 health on my end is another question, right? Like, how much did it save me from dying? But I don't know if that matters because they're gonna kill me anyway when they kill me, right? Like, famous last words. They're not gonna bounce it, right? Like, oh my god, you idiot! Absolute goon. You goon. Oh, Chilmaw. Holding Thindra. Oh my god, spooky Freezy Dragon, spooky Poison Dragon. They're all here. All the dragon guys. I mean, surely they're not gonna bounce these again, right? We might start burning some dragons here if I'm not careful, but I don't know. I don't know if it's fixable. I can't really trade in anyway, so. Dragon burned. Dragon burned. Not a dragon burned. I mean, I can just shuffle more in the deck, so it doesn't really matter, right? I could have like Shadow Stepped first, but I'm getting greedy. Yeah, again, I think this just always goes face, so let's just do it. Okay, I mean, one cool thing, you could bounce a dragon so that Chilmaw has, you know, his active death rattle. I don't really think that's important again, though. Like, you know, like I'm identifying these plays exist. They're all possible, but I don't know that any of them are very good. Poor Varanus looks so funny with his tiny little Proto Drake arms. Warp Gate. Uh-oh, here comes a board clear, I guess. So we're taking 10. They're not sure if I'm holding a dragon or not, probably. I don't know. Thinking about killing this before playing the guy, but I mean, I guess... Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing, yeah. Testing it so that... We could have maybe sent that damage face, though, right? Are they not playing guy? They don't have Colossus yet? Bro. How much is it? I don't know how much it costs. It could still be there. I don't know. Another Sleet Skater, though. That sort of implies no Colossus. You wouldn't need to freeze. Bro, this game, they are not hitting what they need right now. I am getting a ton of free damage right now. Be a charge dragon somehow, dude. Another one of these. What's in here? Eviscerate and Manager. So 6 extra damage there at any time. That's not lethal right now or anything, though, is it? Oh, hold up. Well, you can't Shadow Step the Finley, so it's really only ever 6, right? Because there's no Shadow Step. Like, the Shadow Steps get replaced, you know? So I can't like Shadow Step a Finley. That just doesn't track. Do I maybe just try to get a big dragon or something here? I can draw a prep. But again, the Shadow Step has to be in the Finley. I think we're just waiting again, man. Like making them solve this problem and then trying to go over the top to kill them, or just, you know, try to reload with a big dragon board. If I'm thinking like, hey, they healed 15 at one point. Like, they'd be dead, right? We might have had a boo-boo. It might have been a mistake. This is also now 17, 18 damage to face, probably, with the Colossus. 19 even, maybe. I don't know how much I don't know what their stuff is discounted by and all that. I have no idea, honestly. I mean, they're just like not resolving my boards very well, though. How did they just completely run out of stuff to do, man? These just like endless boards of dragons are just winning me games. Coin into Innervate. Wow, they just didn't have the card draw, maybe. I cannot actually believe that we've done this. I thought for sure we were so screwed, dude. I thought, but I mean, I guess if you think about it, they were always kind of playing with desperation, right? Like the Youthful Brewmaster, desperation. All the freezing only half the board, always desperation. Maybe just not enough card draw. Or maybe just didn't hit it, you know, it might be in the deck, but maybe some of that Druid Greed ramp actually ended up hurting them too much because the like consistency went down. You know, they have pop-offs but less consistency sort of thing. That might be it, man. Hey, Shadow Step in the opener. Double Shadow Step we don't need to. One's fine, right? So let's look for Prep and Eviscerate. Prep and Eviscerate. Prep Aegis, which is not going to give me infinite damage, but could give me, like, if I hit Finley right now, we could go for a crazy early board. Give me Finley. Oh, I saw that 2-drop, dude. I got so excited. Oh my god. Yeah, we can do this though. Fine hit. We need to find Finley, man. I could just go Finley right now. I could prep Finley. Play the thing. Prep Finley, play the thing. Like, we just create a little chain, right? Little chain. Yeah, I think button's better there. The button kind of always has time to pay off. So Paladin deck, I have no idea what they're about. I know they have a Righteous Protector, so I'm thinking aggro Paladin, but they missed a 2-drop, so I'm not thinking aggro Paladin. I'm thinking it could be any kind of Paladin. Could be Imbue Paladin. Still thinking aggro Paladin. I'm thinking I need to find a Fan of Knives. That's what I'm thinking. Dubious Purchase here would not let me get the Fan of Knives out this turn, but could help me find it. Dragon Scale. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, right? Might want to Dragon Scale first so that I find... Like, I might accidentally draw both portals, and I might find the Fan of Knives too, right? Like, I might just rip it, so... Do you trust Aegis maybe here? Yeah, maybe so. Yeah. It's not perfect, but you know, it's like, this is not currently that scary. You're just worried about Crusader aura, that sort of thing. Like, if these start getting health buffs, busy bot, whatever it's called, you know, they get health buffs. That's where you're nervous. Oh, that's pretty bad. That's a health buff, all right. Well, just got a lot harder to deal with. Now I gotta start using eviscerates and idiot stuff. Maybe we'll just snipe an Oiotron though. That would be so sick, dude. You ever go Flutterwing? I don't think so. I think I gotta find stuff, dude. Fan of Knives, but it's too late now, man. It's too late. All right, hear me out. I'm thinking about setting up for a future turn here. Could do that, or I could just go armaments now as well. Like, I get a 2-drop dragon. Part of me's thinking, like, it's only 4 damage on board. That's not so bad. Maybe next turn I go, like, I don't know, Fan of Knives and Eviscerate and armaments. I don't know, like something, right? I don't know what yet. I don't know. Just figure something out. I mean, I think 5 damage is an acceptable amount to take here. I'm a little nervous, but if they go, you know, for another wide 1-1 board, if it's just like, hey, rip a muster for battle, then, you know, maybe Fan of Knives helps me catch up a little more. Sir Finley still, by the way, had some crazy tempo plays, but it was just gonna be like a bunch of 2-drops, you know, a bunch of random Aegis cards. Okay, that's not too bad again. Like, it's big though. It's not good against Fan of Knives, or it is good against Fan of Knives, not good for my Fan of Knives, I should say. That's better for Fan of Knives. That is gross. Fan of Knives awful again, and this board got crazy. Sir Finley, but I'm afraid if I go for this, I'm just gonna die, right? Because I didn't really have any removal, you know? Maybe I just take some damage out of play. I mean, it's gonna be a big board of taunts, right? I can even play this first, but it's not necessarily better. I guess Fan of Knives is kind of free, right? Because I'm going to be able to play the Finley stuff infinite loop. So... need to go faster maybe, right? So Sir Finley. We go Prep, Aegis, Shadow Step. Play the Sir Finley. This is exactly what we're supposed to be doing. Prep, Aegis, Shadow Step. Maybe should have started faster. Oh god. Definitely should have started faster. Oh god. Oh god. Prep. Aegis Shadow Step. Oh god. Oh god. Should have started faster. Prep. Aegis Shadow Step. Okay, I got 4 taunts. Oh, that's kind of the bad order, but okay, maybe enough to keep me alive, and I can just do it again next turn forever, right? So could have got 2 more loops for sure, man. Could have if I'd started faster. I was just thinking too much. The animation, this is the first time I've done it, so the animations are slower than I expected, but you know, that's to be expected for sure. But now it's like, this kind of deck, how do they ever get through an endless wall of taunts every single turn, right? I can even do Flutterwing first too to get like a bigger taunt. Aren't they kind of just stuck now, assuming they don't kill me this turn somehow? Like, can't I just do this forever? You know, if they don't have a wide board, I'm just gonna have 6 taunts every turn forever. It's literally an infinite loop, right? I could, oh, okay. I was gonna say I could be dead this turn to something like Crusader Aura, but at the same time, I have the same number of taunts as they have attacking units right now, so I'm currently fine. That said, I do probably need to kill something. So I need to use, like, I don't even know. Nothing's dying, right? So they're gonna have, well, they'll have 6 attackers next turn, which I should have 6 taunts. Oh, they have 7 attackers, which means 1 gets through. I guess Flutterwing is just always better, right? And I can also hit this button for free. Although I don't even know if you need to. Hopefully I went fast enough this time. I'm still thinking a little bit too much, probably. Dubious Perch is also pretty cool, by the way. I could have maybe thought about that more. It could hit a really bad target, but... This has got to be a little bit frustrating for the opponent, by the way. Like, this is actually... probably even, I mean, I guess it's not better than Eviscerates because they would just be dead to Eviscerates, right? But like, this has still got to feel incredibly toxic, right? like I don't know. I'm glad I included this card, right? This was the plan. Okay, here we go. Bounce the Finley, and okay, we can do it again next turn. So they do, like we said, have 1 extra attacker, but I'm not currently dead to that. The max damage would be 7 off that we currently see anyway, right? So that's currently okay, but I do need to start taking some trades or finding a way to like kill them. But oh, actually I also have a 2-for-1 here if they don't have, you know, a weapon. So that actually is 7, I guess, thanks to the Divine Shield. Yeah, dude, this is literally an infinite loop. It's really gross. I will say Emerald Portals could technically currently screw me if I get a non-taunt portal, because then I would only have 6 taunts or whatever, or 5 taunts or whatever. This is I'm stunned they did not ban Finn's Beyond Time, for the record. Oh, that's a weapon. That's okay. That's going to allow an attack through. I need to be able to kill one of these guys. I guess the Wisp will always die, right? It's only gaining 1 health. So if the Wisp always dies, that means... Wait, did they attack with this guy didn't go face? Did they need that to clear? I think they're going to lose a little face damage here, right? But if they want to clear a taunt, Wisp will always die. And if they don't clear a taunt, I'll just kill their biggest guy. So... yeah, the Imbue Divine Shield guy actually really kept me in a good spot here, I guess, despite the perfect weapon answer. Oh, they use Wisp to attack through. Oh no, that's so smart, actually. That's actually genius, dude. So now they have 9, 10 damage they can go through. I don't have a way to clear a thing, which sucks. It actually sucks so hard. Okay, I'm not technically dead. Oh, we also have Dubious I can use at the end. I forgot about Dubious at the end. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Okay, we can just use Dubious at the end. Since this is all free anyway, right? I forgot about Dubious. Last time we spent mana ahead of time, right? Which is actually probably worse if I think about it. I need to make sure I don't also misclick ever here. the opponent had something like a consecration, we'd also be in a bit of a pickle, but I think we're okay. Whoops. My brain went like, what am I doing? Seems like we have plenty of time under normal circumstances, right? Aegis, Shadow Step. What's this guy? Oh, okay, that's kind of fine, I guess. This is so boring for the opponent, I'm sure, dude. Oh, that's kind of funny. Oh, nice. Got a bonus clear even. Beautiful. Now I don't see how we lose, right? Like, how do you lose? 6 taunts, only 5 attacking things. I guess their weapon can get through, so like technically they why'd everybody get buffed? Oh, this guy. Oh, sick. The Yester lock. Oh my god, that's cool. Also, now all these 1 health dudes just die to trades because everything's 2 or higher attack. So this should resolve the board outside of, you know, a random consecration equality or whatever. Which that actually is, this is a sick game, dude. Like, this is actually so freaking cool. I just have an infinite board of taunts. Some decks would not really care as much about this. You know, they'd have board clear, hit me hard enough that it would be fine. But against this specific deck, this was actually kind of the perfect combo. Opponents probably trying to math this out or protesting, which I understand both. I'm not going to be mad if they protest this. It's ridiculous. I cannot believe this is still in the game. Or, well, you know, in the Tavern Brawl, I mean. It's not always good, so, you know, it's not a necessarily a power level outlier sort of thing. I do think it's a experience outlier, though. I am also technically 3-0 with this deck so far, which, you know, we may falter, may not be any good, but it's at least a really promising start. All right, 3-0. It's a little break. Had to go play with the toddler, keep her entertained for a bit. I have been poked and prodded and been Totoro for 10 minutes, roaring, growing plants, all the things Totoro does. Okay, this did not look like the hand based on the preview from Hearthstone Deck Tracker, so we're gonna mulligan. Yep, these are not. Well, we have had some success with Aegis of Light, but I think any other spell might just be better, and then, you know, make sure you find Shadow Step and Prep are the key components, right? We did find a Prep, but no infinite loops here without the Shadow Step in the starting hand, so probably not the play just yet. I think Bitter Bloom on 2 is good. Prep Dubious could potentially be good from any point thereon. Gift Wrap Wealth definitely makes me think we're looking at some kind of Dragon Shred Warlock, which can be crazy aggressive, but Dubious Purchase can line up okay into that. Opponent decides to go face here. We could punish with Hand of a Doll plus hero power. They don't, then we figure something out. I don't know. Precursory Strikes. So they're also a warrior. So Dragon Warrior in the mix. That's cool. Really cool, actually. That's fun. Dragon Warlock. Warlock. I guess it's hero power prep dubious. I mean, because Hand of It All sucks. Dragon Scale's not that interesting. I mean, you have to imagine this Dubious gets a little better later, but just don't think I want to pass for that long. So, yeah. That's okay. Aegis Eviscerate could be the line. Could just slam the Flutterwing. I think that might be okay. Flutterwing does trade pretty well into that guy. Pretty nice. Finley, what was it? Prep Dubious again on the Finley is kind of cool if you have 2 mana to spare, but yeah, for now, I think Flutterwing's fine. Before we start loading up on the actual dragons, let's make them halfway decent. 1-drops in particular suck. So now you go like Aegis, Armaments, something next turn, Hand or Eviscerate or Web or not Finley, but Okay, weapon does let them kill this off without killing their peddler off, but it still kind of sucks. Like trading the 4/3 doesn't feel great here. Taking 4 doesn't feel great. Currently they don't have a dragon for this guy either, so that kind of hurts. Hitting into 3, 2 free damage to them. I can still go for the web. I think that's okay. Yeah, let's just take that line. I think eviscerate here completely okay. No need to get fancy. There's something kind of cool with the web of deception here. Oh dang. Like this is a pretty decent heal. It's not bad on board, but it's also just not that good, and I'm not really that worried about base damage yet, particularly, you know, if I'm healing 4 anyway. So like, yeah, they can kill the whelp, but it's a lot clunkier to kill, right? It's really weird. Like, you know, you can sacrifice all 3 things on board to kill it, basically, that's fine, but it probably doesn't feel great. I would have thought about using that to kill this. I would have maybe sent 2, 2, and 2 into it so that this guy can live. I mean, they know I just bounce healing to hand as well. Now I don't have any way to buff this guy or anything, I guess, but might just be Flutterwing Amber. Might be Flutterwing Amber. My toddler is having a meltdown again, it sounds like. Her and her mom, they just rile each other up sometimes. I'm the calming force. I have to come in and peacekeep. I think toddlers really feed off your energy, and my wife sometimes has chaos energy, I guess. So that's why. Yeah, let's tidy this up, right? For sure, let's tidy this up. I guess actually this at 1 health is still really annoying, so let's do that. I think we just play the 2 taunts here. They're actually really good into the board. I think even the priestess here is really good, right? Like that's fine. Like it still trades really well into this divine shieldy wind fury boy. Also though, you could just shadow step this. Yeah, you know what, I think we just shadow step and play it now. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think, you know, it's one of those things where it's definitely not the strongest shadow step I've ever played, but it's also, this deck, as we've talked about before, doesn't always have the best, most reliable shadow step hits. You know, it's like it's there for Finley infinite combos, which we've seen, we know that, but beyond that, it's not necessarily the best hits. Pinging my guy's cool little exchange. Yeah, so that's gonna be reborn with everything, but I mean, we can just still kill the front half pretty easily, I guess. Can't eviscerate it though. This is probably fine, by the way. I don't, you know, this isn't that scary. This draws prep or step. Do you ever shadow step this and replay it to get the reborn back? Is that insanity? It's like a pretty good card. Again, I don't hate any of these, right? Like these are both okay targets. I'm like kind of convinced this might be correct. I don't know how big their boards are going to be, how threatening their boards are going to be, right? But like, I don't know, man. Is taking a new one of these worth it? I don't know. It's a really good question, right? It's like just becoming a really cheap, annoying guy. So maybe. Cheap combo activator, cheap guaranteed body for Hand of Adult. I don't know. Feels like one of those plays that might be sneakier than good. That's always been a refrain I've had. Like, is this good or is this sneaky or is it good? I don't know. Bro, Staff of the Endbringer as a 2/7 honestly isn't the worst. You know, it's 14 damage. It takes forever, granted. I don't know if they're happy about this. We got an insane weapon. They got a very okay weapon. I would say that's a solid result. You know, 3/3 is not bad. The death rattle's pretty great. I like that they're going face. I think that's smart. Force me to be the reactor, but I do have a lot of taunts. I don't know how much, like, I have no idea. I mean, how much damage do I have, by the way? 15? 17, 21. And they're at 25 right now. What's in here? Prep dubious. I mean, I'm gonna check and see what I draw here, because like, I don't know, another eviscerate might have just been a lethal pull here. I mean, this guy kind of wants to die. Do you actually go Finley prep dubious? I think we might. Do I play this first? Weird, because you draw off the dubious, but I don't know. Okay, pretty good turn. Crazy board. They have 0 things on board. I was gonna say I would really love to roll a taunt, and we actually did. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's really nice. Maybe I should have hit the button before the prep dubious to put more portals in, I guess technically, but this also worked out fine. So the taunt could, I don't know. Are they running Grom, right? I don't know. Like if they have a Grom, this taunt is the difference between death and life. I don't know. I just mainly was using the dubious as a way to clear, right? The fact that it draws you portals is a great bonus. It seemingly has... Does it have rush? Oh, it has charge. Oh my god. Oh, I mean, we can only see 10 damage from that, but that was also very close to lethal. Holy moly, it looks like they're dead on the return swing, though, right? Yeah, very dead here. Thanks to my weapon and eviscerates and a million other guys. Giga dead here. Giga dead. Giga dead. Scary game, man. Close, but we are now 4-0. Nice. No infinite loops, but still good Finley stuff. It's funny, I have not hardly played any really... Well, I played a little bit of Paladin, I guess. We had a Paladin deck, but I haven't played hardly any Rogue. Honestly, the last, like, 2 sets. We always make an excuse to play some Thief Rogue, but that's really all. This is like the most Rogue, and it's not even a Rogue. It's really a Paladin, right? But it's kind of the most Rogue that I've played. So does it count? I don't know. All right, yeah. I mean, Aegis is good with our combo, but let's just dig for prep Shadow Step. That's really the combo. We got to have another piece with it, of course. But if you don't hit the prep Shadow Step, you don't have anything. So. Oh, this hand is not a good one. Could this be our first loss? I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't know if this is a 6-win or 12-win Brawliseum. I think it's 6 would be called a heroic Brawliseum, right? But I honestly don't know that for sure. I was not confident. So this is Quest Priest. Still think it's a pretty cool quest. I wonder if they have some great ways to enable this, like what, like Rogue, for instance. Honestly, that's a cool combo too. Getting some really cheap shadow spells in Rogue, that would be really, really cool. Shadow Step? Oh, Powered Shield. Okay, good God, man. Slow down. Orbital Halo. Give me prep for this dubious purchase right now, please. You know how sick that would be? Dubious purchase. Still need a prep, honestly. Probably have to Grill Master otherwise, which can certainly find us a prep. I will say, like, Grill Master in Rogue is pretty good regardless of anything else, because it's really nice to have the prep Shadow Step, you know? Soul Searching. There's another Shadow Step. Maybe we Shadow Step Dubious here, huh? This guy's actually not even bad to replay. This is sort of sick. He's really good to replay. I mean, I guess Fan of Knives kind of sucks. Eviscerate kind of sucks. Oh, I did draw the hand of... Oh, shoot. I mean, there's a lot of good targets. It's really just Eviscerate and O Manager that suck. But Fan is okay. Emerald Portals are great. Armaments are great. Shadow Steps and Preps are great. A majority of these are good. That's a fine one. Yeah, it's not the best, but we'll take it. I really was a lot of Interesting. That did not. I guess since you don't draw it, it doesn't draw off the cast when drawn. It makes sense. We're casting it, not drawing it, so that tracks. Narain Sooth Fancy. Huh? Flutterwing Guardian loves Narain Sooth Fancy. A meager 4/4 into our 4/4 Divine Shield. So next turn is, I don't know yet. Web on the 1/2 again. Just rip it again, see what happens. Face damage wise, like we're definitely not there yet. We need to piece together a lot. And if we wait too long, of course, the priest can heal a lot too. Wasn't one of these? No, I guess these don't have lifesteal, do they? What's this one? Yeah, just taunt and reborn. No lifesteal. Okay. Well, that's good, I guess. Maybe that means we can go over the top still, even if they hit some stuff. Ooh. That's a lot of free healing, though. That sucks. Dang. Wish I could silence that somehow or something. That's just 6 healing they're getting for free. Scary stuff. Not really seemingly reacting to my board particularly well, though, so maybe we'll get a good hand of a doll here. Gold Petal Drake. Do I need to respect this guy at all? I don't think so, right? Like, I don't really care if those get a ton of health. I mean, it's not... I mean, let's be honest, it's not ideal, right? But I think it's okay, isn't it? Do I even need to trade at all? Or do I just go hard here? I think we go hard here, right? Oh, that's a great result. Oh my god, that thing's insane. Board clear potential, giant body, like really nice. With Fan of Knives, actually, it even lines up really well on their current minions. Assuming those don't trade in somehow. Like, really insane. I mean, is quest stuff ever happening already? If so, can I go over the top effectively? Not really, no. It's like, they're only at 1 out of 4 on shadow spells, so like, it can't be that easy, can it? Removal spell. Do we even know their second class yet, by the way? Do we even see any? Oh yeah, Soul Searching Death Knight card. Okay. I guess Death Knight does have shadow spells. Yeah. I didn't think. I guess they're trading in, yeah, so no Fan of Knives. They are maybe still leaving me some damage up. Is this gonna be lethal at all? We've got 5. Oh no, healing. Yeah, there's that healing we were worried about, right? Kind of sucks. Eviscerate. Wow. We can draw a prep guaranteed. But then I'm committing. I mean, there's no lethals, right? I need 10 extra damage. 2 eviscerates isn't going to do it. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and commit. I think we can just play the prep into the hand here. Hopefully hand turns into some big dragons. Turns into another prep, huh? Well, don't necessarily need to prep this one. This now turns into an armament or a portal if I shadow step this guy, which I guess that's probably worth it, right? I don't think there's any lethal outs or anything with armaments or portal, but it's still just getting some good stuff. Portal gives me a 5-drop. A fine one, yeah. We'll save the prep eviscerate for later, reload our portals. Yeah, I mean, this is a scary enough board, but I'm worried this is going to come down and I need 10 over the top, which I currently don't have 10 over the top. We can find it with, you know, second eviscerate plus O manager, but that's still quite a ways off. That said, they are still 2 cards off, and then you have to still play the Solitas. So it's not like, you know, I don't think they have a clear path there with only 7 mana, especially with 2 already spent. That leaves only 5. Oh, that's some big time healing though, dude. Dang, they are just healing like crazy. Back up to 25. Was that generated? No, that's in the deck. Good God, man. Chill with that, dude. Gold Petal Drake into like Fan of Knives. Again, I don't think any lethals here, right? We're looking at 12, 16 damage showing right now. I do have a pretty good chance to hit portals off of this guy though, so that's why I'm draking first. Try to get myself another nice big board here. 6 cost dragon. Oh, that's a crappy one though. What skill? So now I'm definitely, again, very worried about these guys coming down, but I still don't actually have a lethal setup around them, you know? That's the issue. I don't even really think I can like attack through either, right? Maybe Dubious Purchase can kind of help. Okay, opponent was emoting a lot for what I thought was like not a particularly impressive play. Like I didn't do anything crazy, right? Maybe they're emoting because of these guys, right? That might be why. Bitter Bloom Knight does not get me over the top. Eviscerate does not get me over the top. I want to kind of use the Fan of Knives to maybe, you know, get through the Reborn halves, but it kind of sucks. I don't really actually want to have the Reborn. You know, Ito's cool. Dubious is even cooler. So maybe I actually do it this way. I don't know if this math was actually right now. Dubious. Imbue. Oh, this is actually not maybe right, is it? I needed to Dubious before I took attacks, but I had to attack before I drew the Dubious, so I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. I have 2 Fan of Knives anyway, right? Wow. I got kind of lucky, right? All those hits went face, dude. Like, I don't know if it mattered anyway, because I was just going to have this, like, crazy board of dragons, right? Like, I don't know if they could have won anyway, but, like, all those hits went face, and my 2 minions got left over to attacks. I do not really think that was perfectly executed. I don't know. Although, like I said, I had to attack before I drew the Dubious. So if I wanted to maximize my attack value, I don't know. It's like, was the second Fan of Knives just easier than sequencing all the attacks out? I'm actually not really sure. I do know that we have 5 freaking wins though, which is insane, dude. Okay, yeah, none of the, I mean, Eviscerate would be an insane spell to hit with Prep and Shadow Step. But well, I'm gonna keep it. I actually think it'd be so insane. Imagine I get Prep and Shadow Step here, dude. Come on. One time, dude. One time. Final game. I got a cool combo game either way, so I'm not like, you know, I don't need it. I got a cool combo, but we hit nothing. Nothing. That's the thing. Even when you run Finsby on time in your deck, you know, you're not guaranteed to hit. You know, not that you need to. Like we've won plenty of games just being an Imbue Paladin of all things. Like we weirdly seemingly built a kind of cool Imbue Paladin deck. Okay, actually Dubious Purchase is really good against the egg, I guess. I mean, it depends on how many eggs there are, and like, you know, there's definitely some headaches to solve here still, but in theory, you know, we get through the egg, we might be okay. Like, you know, if there's 1 egg, we can piece this out, you know. Make them work for it first, hope there's not extra eggs, that sort of thing, but also, I don't know what there's. I'm sure there's ways. I don't know what do you run with this to like make it even stronger, right? What's your second class? Trying to think. I think we just stick to our plan. I'm not gonna kill the egg for them. I'm gonna go face. It would actually be, dude. Can I kill the egg right now? Is this the final step? No, it summons the most cracked egg. Not yet. Okay. Weirdly, I'm gonna hit this. I really wanted to go face, but I need to make sure there aren't a lot of other minions on board, or if there are additional minions on board, that I can deal with them first before using the Dubious Purchase. So, you know, like coin Eviscerate into dude. Okay, there's 1 guy on board. He's a big guy. No, not yet. Not still yet a guy. Oh, okay. That's going to be another egg later. Oh, crap. What was in this? I don't even remember. A bunch of junk, right? Like nothing good. Okay, well, I don't ever have 2 dubious purchases, so that's a bit of a problem.
Faith reveals the way.
I mean, this can help you draw a dubious purchase, I guess, but again, I don't have 2 of them. I do sometimes draw prep though, which can help me maybe play 2 of them. I'm gonna go ahead and shadow step this and play it for, oh no, it costs 2. Well, if I play it again though, and then I trade it in, I have a 1 in 3 to hit a dubious purchase, which would let me play 2 in a single turn. Even at 6, because I will have, well, I don't necessarily have another prep though. It's 2 out of 3 to hit this prep. Oh boy, I need to hit the prep. Oh crap, that's bad. I need to be able to trade it off, so I need to naturally draw a prep now. Man, it sucks I got both shadow steps. Jeez, I had a 50-50 and then a 2 out of 3. Oh, that sucks, dude. But now I can only deal with 1 egg. They are killing my guy for me, though. I drew the Grill Master, not... I did get the prep. If I draw... Well, I only have 2 spots in hand here, man. Oh, no, I have 3 spots in hand. I need to draw the other dubious purchase. No, I drew a prep manager. What did this have in it? It's in here. I can prep into Finley and replay the second dubious purchase to remove the second 2020. Oh my god, I am gonna have like a million extra cards now that just get wasted, you know, because of the Finley. But I dealt with the eggs. Insane work. What else does this deck do? I don't have any idea what else it does. Also, what else are they? Have we seen a sec? Oh, we did see Warrior. Yeah, shield block. Okay. Can I just win now? I don't know how this goes from here, man. I haven't even had time to hit my button yet, dude. Haven't even had a minute to hit my button. It's wild stuff. 4? That's good, actually. Yeah, let's do that. That's good. Manager, maybe? Now do we just win on board, right? Oh, maybe Aegis is better. Yeah. Let's go on board. I mean, that's the sickest play. I've always said dubious purchase is so broken, and I don't believe it ever more than now. I believe it more than ever, right? Like, what an insane output from dubious purchase, man. What else is this deck's wing condition? Do they have like a Kill Jaden backup plan? Do they have like, oh my god. Oh no, don't hit the most cracked egg. There's so many bad death rattles, right? They may just not ever get enough eggs in time. They've already used all their Hellfires. Don't hit a 2020 here because I cannot deal with it. Oh no. Oh, they got 2 2020s. There were so many better hits. Oh, I think we lose. Nah, dude. Nah, dude. I can't even kill 1. I need Varanus that I can shadow step. I don't even have a way to imbue right now, though, is the crazy thing. Can bounce this, but then I don't have the shadow step. I guess I could web it and then gold pedal, but that's like a ridiculous amount of energy, or you know, it's 5 mana spent. Can I just brute force one of these 2020s right now? But I'll just die pretty much. Haunts would maybe be another option too, but that looks really hard. This always draws a portal. I don't have any imbue is what's crazy, man. I need a cheap imbue. This only gives +4/+4. That's not enough. I think we're cooked, right? I don't see any path out of this. Oh my god, I burned the portal. Are you kidding me? Well, that makes life easy. Oh, I can just trade this in, you actual idiot moron. You actual idiot moron. You actual idiot moron. Oh my god. I was 1 mana off from killing that, but it doesn't matter. We were dead anyway, right? If I killed it, we lost all our board, and then they hit me for 26. I could have just traded in to imbue. I mean, of course, I would have had to specifically hit exactly Varanus, and then Shadow Step, Fan of Knives, the Varanus, which I don't even know if I had enough mana for all that. I guess I technically did, right? Like I could have Shadow Step, fanned. Did I make another guy is the problem. Was that the most cracked egg? Not yet, I don't think, right? I think it still had one more step. Oh my god, we almost got out of that game. That's crazy how close that was. Well, I mean, it didn't feel close to the end, but like navigating the main part of the problem was pretty cool. All right, I had to step away again. Put the toddler to bed. I got really cold, so I'm wearing a beanie and a hoodie now. It's been quite a journey getting this video recorded today. Trying to squeeze it in constantly, but maybe this will be my final game. Maybe. I guess I gotta record an intro then, huh? All right, Jaina. I think it's probably gonna be Protoss again if I had to guess. Armaments, no good. I guess we look for combo, right? I would love to get the full prep Shadow Step Eviscerate combo. No dice. Okay. So here we need to probably go for pressure instead. Not a good opening hand though. A lot of cheese. I'm looking at this deck and I'm still wondering to myself, like, how in the heck are we at 5 wins? I don't even. This deck still kind of feels like a meme, but I guess the imbued dragons are just good enough, man. Just good enough. I look funny in a hat. I'm also getting a little toastier. I might take it. I had beautiful hair earlier. Will it hold up? Has the hat quashed my hair dreams? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, this is a good 2-drop, by the way. It's dead. Just kidding. Whoops. Yeah. Do you ever prep a Hand of a Doll? I doubt it, right? I don't think it's worth it. Adaptive Amalgam's a pretty good card though to get the buff. I mean, still only a 3/3 if I redraw it. I don't know, man. I think I'm kind of cooked, to be honest, already though. I feel like Void Ray is too good. This is a nice draw, I guess. Hit Prep or Shadow Step. I don't know. I just feel like Mage is. Oh, this is Druid. This is what we saw earlier again. Druid and Mage. I feel like I like the idea of Priest a lot better. Do we just rip this guy and say, hey, if you can't kill this, we're gonna start hitting you a lot? Yeah, let's do it, man. We go Gold Petal plus this guy next turn. 7 health's a lot. Might be hard to deal with. My hair looks okay, by the way. I'd say a lot of people would probably be okay and happy to have this hair, so I guess I'm the same. Yeah, Thresh Fleet. I don't think we go for 2 of these, right? That seems like the wrong play. I think, like we said, it's Gold Petal Drake plus Thresh Fleet, make a 4/9. Big old Divine Shield Body now too. Yeah, I mean, 3 of these next turn could be more intriguing. If you hit for 13 with 8 in hand, right? Starting to piece together some significant damage. Looks like they're gonna kill this. I also don't. I guess I totally hate that. I mean, it's a pretty cheap, effective way to kill it, to be honest, but not happy about that. Bro, like, that is too cheap of a turn, dog. This always hits Shadow Step. I guess, do you Web of Deception the imbue guy here? Or the grill guy is also an alternative. A hero power is also an alternative. I don't feel great about the webs right now. I don't feel great about anything though. I think our hand is really rough. I think we have 29 damage to do and only 8 available. Fins does have an Eviscerate in it, so you can't Shadow Step a Fins unless you draw the Shadow Step after playing the Fins, which not impossible. Dragon Scale could do that for you. So we could maybe in a pinch generate 8 damage out of the Fins currently, but that's not easy to do. Opponent's still at 35 as well. I have a feeling we're gonna get to 5 wins and then just peter out on this on this deck. I don't know. I guess Pylons is pretty nasty for the Colossus, isn't it? Although they didn't. Oh no, they did use it. Shield battery. Yeah. Okay. Well, I do like Hand of a Doll. That's nice. Another dragon. It's a solid one. Grill Master hits Shadow Step again. I could Shadow Step this guy, but I just buffed it, so that doesn't feel right. All right, let's go face. We got to end this game. I know eventually I'm going to die, and it's actually going to be soon. They have 18 damage already on their Colossus. Like, are you kidding me, dude? Hortanus sets up lethal, honestly. If they just run this all face, they can just Colossus me to death next turn. They are trading. Maybe that indicates they don't have a Colossus ready, but I don't know. They killed that one guy. I certainly don't have enough of damage. I have 11 and they're at 38. If I found a Fan of Knives, I could at least tidy up these guys a little more readily. Don't love that, though. Dubious Purchase, I guess, also... Still wouldn't mind. The Fan of Knives. There we go. I guess you maybe do this first to see what you hit. Dubious is still decent, I suppose. Oh, Manager. Manager plus Fan again. Oh, that's actually a decent dragon. Yeah. Pretty good. I think the 2-drop pool is actually pretty thin, as I recall. Manager coin Fan again. Is that wild to do? It's kind of wild, but I gotta end this game, dude. It's gotta end like next turn. I don't have time for, you know, slow poking it here. I think there's a decent chance I'm dead now, basically. I mean, I guess maybe not literally dead. Oh no, I'm dead now. They just drew Colossus. No, yeah, there it is. I'm dead now. That was a targeted card though. That wasn't Colossus. Photon face again, and then we're taking 24. Cool. This is a healthy play pattern still. I know this deck's win rate's not that crazy in standard, but I think it's just I don't know. I just think it's too linear basically to be interesting or fun, right? All right, there's a prep. This is my final match, I think, either way, right? I think this is a 6-win brawl, right? Oh, no, we didn't get our last game, no combo. So sad. Might be some sick plays still, though. Broxigar Demon Hunter, all right. Bitterbloom is at least pretty good to play on turn 2. Ito plus prep stuff is kind of a fun idea. Like if you had a Shadow Step in the mix, this could be cool to do where you just get infinite Itos and stuff. But infinite, you know, spells. I don't know exactly how that works though. If you reload your hand, I don't know if that's why he's in here, because I thought it might, but I actually have no idea. We didn't get a chance to test it yet. And I'm running out of games. This is our final game. So decent, pretty decent imbue hand, I'll say. Would love to hit a gold petal Drake real fast. Shadow Step. No real prep line, no real Shadow Step line. Yeah, I don't think you ever tempo Finley, right? Feels like there's still maybe better opportunity later to use this. Although I don't know, looking at it like I don't know if there is, man. What would the better opportunity be, right? I don't see a line. Like getting a prep, but your hand is empty. You know what I mean? Like it's replacing your hand, so it's not like you're gonna have something else with it. You have to have some way to kick off some card draw or something to make that worth it. So I think tempo Finley's the right move. So now we got Flutterwing Guardian, even more tempo. You could, if you think the Ito has a chance to stick. Yeah, if we got a Dragon Scale Armaments, I would consider Shadow Step on the Bitterbloom a little more. I think something like that could be pretty sweet. Just really push those dragons up a little more. Cliffside 2 to face. And again, kind of makes Flutterwing look worse to me. Yeah, I'm gonna rip it, dude. Let's see if we can get him to stick. I don't know. I really don't love trading on these, but I think it slightly increases the chance that Ito lives, which means maybe I have better plays for next turn. I don't even know exactly what those are still, to be honest. I also think maybe a Shadow Step on this to keep it in hand is cool, so you have a second body for more Thresh fleets, because like each one you get, you know, is a little bit better for because Divine Shield you can spread across 3 bodies, as opposed to when you start stacking you get those diminishing returns on the Divine Shield. They are gonna kill the Ito. This is a sick answer to Ito, dude. Demon Hunter Rogue combo. Fan of Knives even is sick. They have a hero power. They can reopen this and easily clear my board. Jeez. That sucks, dude. Man, what a great answer. I mean, I guess I'm somewhat relieved that, like, you know, they're not left with a board here. So, like, they are kind of all in on this. That side of it's nice. I can just kind of do my thing next turn and not be behind. But, like, what a great answer. Really, really great answer. All right, I need to hit some dragons soon. This hand is hot filth. I mean, just the worst hand. I feel like these last 3 games have been what this deck is supposed to do. I don't know if we just got crazy lucky the first 5 games or what, but I feel like we've really seen this turn the corner in a weird direction, right? Okay, that's actually pretty good, I guess. Yeah. I need to create I need like a Fan of Knives to keep cycling here. Dubious Purchase. Yeah, I just need to do stuff, right? I don't know. Aegis of Light I like. Okay, that's good. Actually, Bitter Bloom I probably like a bit better, right? Yeah. Probably should have shuffled first, technically, on that Dubious to increase the odds of hitting another dragon. This guy just has a million pirates. I like that they're trading in, but at some point it's still going to be a problem. Oh my god, more pirates. Great news. We love to see it. I need to just get a big old board of those 12 attack dragons that hit a bunch of 1/1 pirates and we end the game, right? That's the way to do it. Oh, Patches, he's coming down again. Even more pirates. Are they going to kind of get like diminishing returns on these a little bit though? Like where they start burning because the board is too full sometimes? It's a lot of freaking pirates, man. That only hits that doesn't ever hit the parachutes, right? So that wasn't really a risk. We're gonna kill the 2/3, or I guess kill everything probably. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they are kind of like getting out of cliffside hits. You know what I mean? Like they only got 1 more cliffside, and they've mostly just traded in so far. So I don't think I'm too mad about that. That feels sort of okay, doesn't it? The fact that it didn't really go that far for them. I think we just double imbue here and put a bunch of taunts down. Shadow Step, I mean, I guess it's gonna happen anyway, right? So we might sort of maybe kind of make a Divine Shield slightly more protected. Just kidding. Just kidding. I need my oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Stop. I need my own Fan of Knives. Opponent healing up a little. They're gonna push this in to trade. Probably, it seems like. May push the 1/1s in though. I would probably push the 1/1s in and save the 4/4, but if they do, I might be happy because that's a little better for my Eviscerate. But if they go this route, you know, I guess I'm better off with Fan of Knives, so it's just like pick, you know. I don't currently have a Fan of Knives or a way to get one. That's what's crazy. I actually have like a totally dead hand. I need Grillmaster Shadow Steps or something right now, man. That's what I need. Oh my god, never mind, just kidding. That is the draw. Fan of Knives. There's still one of these up. There's of course more dudes, but I just gotta create plays. Oh, taunts are great. Dubious will 100% rip, right? We kind of have to. I don't have a choice. I need bodies. I need stuff to do. Hand of a Doll's not perfect, but it's a chance to hit more portals, right? Nice. Give me more taunts. Give me more stuff. Life gain. Bodies. Let's go. I love all the bodies. Yes. No. Any of these really good with Shadow Step? No. Yeah, the Shadow Steps are kind of dead without the Fins Beyond Time. Okay, I mean, we could be in a lot worse spot. 22 health, opponent's hand is pretty light. Not a lot of pressure on board. This could be a lot worse. We actually have a decent amount of pressure ourselves, you know, looking at like 9 damage, 13 damage, 17 damage, 21 damage. They're healing a little, but they're also taking some damage off this potentially, right? And I mean, they're really running out of steam. Oh, that's a weird hit. If I hit that for 3, I wonder. Oh, they wanted to run this into this guy. Oh, they do have their Broxigar. Oh my god. Broxigar is actually nuts. I'm not dead to it, am I? Not yet, anyway. They bounced it back to hand, and I'm dead. Unbelievable. Shadow Step Broxigar. That's how we lose, man. Brutal stuff, dude. They had so many cards in deck. I guess they were mostly pirates. So it's like, I'm just thinking about how many portals they chained into this game, but jeez Louise. I mean, okay, dude, whatever. I mean, dude, this deck started out so promising, and then we just sucked at the end. I just feel like it all fell apart. All the cheese just kind of died out, but all good. Bro, I just now got this card. What the heck? I didn't know I didn't have it, to be honest. I never tried to make a video on it, but it's insane that I didn't have that. It's like if you miss those cards, the fact that you can't craft them is so weird. I think that's very strange. No good results in our packs. Okay. Dude, anyway, regardless, this deck, I mean, it was pretty crazy, right? I feel like with some tweaking, you know, maybe it's even more card draw. Maybe it's, I don't know what. I think with some tweaking, though, definitely some promise. Because, like, even this unrefined first pass version went for 5 wins, which really isn't too bad in the scheme of things. I think that's kind of okay. Yeah, 6 wins, 3 losses. All right, yeah. I think that's, I think you're not mad. I think there's something here perhaps to take a look at for sure. And now a word from our sponsor. Yeah, did you know I've been using the exact same deck tracker for 8 years now? It's the Hearthstone deck tracker by hsreplay.net, and I use the Legacy theme, which people always ask me about because they love the way it looks. But for real, I checked. My very first video using Hearthstone deck tracker was Quest Warlock in Journey to Unguro. Hey Regis, what is the card add-on you have in the background? This is Hearthstone deck tracker. That is an amazing run. You know, from day one, I've used it to remember which cards are in my deck, a surprisingly difficult thing to do when you're streaming. But nowadays, it has all of these just crazy advanced features. You can hover over any card to see its related cards or tokens it might generate, or just highlight any possible synergies from your deck, which is especially nice for tutored card draw. There are tons of live counters that help you keep up with your opponent's cards and win conditions. And for me personally, the Mulligan guide is super useful to plan your early turns. So yeah, if you somehow haven't downloaded Hearthstone Deck Tracker in the last 8 years of watching me, I think it's finally time to download it right now for free at hsreplay.net. You might even find a handsome fellow on their website.